Welcome back. We have an unboxing video for you today. This is a Techware unboxing haul, albeit a small one. I got in the mail the Belmont Type G, and they're actually in a smaller size. My daily are the Belmont from 4040. I'm going to open this up and show you guys something kind of awesome. They actually did a rerun of these, which I wasn't expecting them to do. So I'm actually really happy this came in the mail. Oh, and we have a little something special too. I wish I could show you guys the front of this, but I didn't black out any of the personal info, and I'm not about to dox myself in the video. But just know I really like their packaging. It's basically got the rock logo from 4040. It's like an actual gemstone actually printed right on the bag, which is something I would like to do with like my fox mask logo for Project Kitsune. So the Belmont Type G, they look white on the website, but they're actually like this grayish color. You can see the little 4040 thing in there. Kind of giving away what the next package is, but I actually did order these a size smaller. And like my current Belmonts had actually started to fade, so I actually went and manually re-dyed them. You can see that. It's got a little QR code. Really nice touches. You can just unfold that. See the straps. It's all really nice. It comes with these little black carabiners, like from the factory. I typically use these to clip my 4040 visage chains onto here. You can see the straps that go around the thighs to tighten them. Look at a little back pocket flap, cargo style pockets with the Velcro up front. These little like mesh pockets up front. I actually really like these a lot. I'm actually designing a pair of leggings that were kind of inspired by these mesh pockets. And then obviously those are gonna go on the outside of the legging, but yeah. And you have your standard pocket. These are actually big enough to hold a cell phone. I would show you, but I'm recording with it. All overall, really nice, really high quality. The black here doesn't fade. That actually tends to be the more water repellent material. These are a size large. My previous were like an XL. Let's see, do these tell you what material they're made out of? Machine wash up to 30 degrees Celsius. Gentle cycle, 85 degrees. Yeah, no other information, but they're one of my favorite Techware brands. As you guys know, 4040 actually lend themselves more towards an alternative aesthetic, so that's another reason I love them. I don't know, it's like the closest thing to Alt meets Visual K meets Cyberpunk. And my style tends to be like Visual K hair, which I try to style my hair into, although it requires straightening every 6 months or me having a flat iron on hand. Then it tends to be like Cyberpunk mall goth. That's my style. I do want to get some corporate goth stuff though, so you'll see me put on a blazer and like a mall goth type band tee or whatever, or graphic tee. And I want to get some nice pants I could pass for dress pants. I also plan on getting more of like a medieval style shirt or tunic to sort of sell the vampire aesthetic for when I'm not wearing the graphic tee. So I have ways I can do this. Obviously, like I'm a huge fan of skulls, crosses, and the works. But as far as Techware goes, 4040 is one of my favorite brands. This right here, it's an anime girl t-shirt, but it has an incredible story. Okay, I had to get this just because I love giving people the middle finger. I've had problems with, as you've guessed it, FedEx. This is probably problematic for me to say because I have to ship with them from time to time. But when it comes to my address, and we're gonna bring this back to 4040 in a second, I would have to fight with them for like 12 years to actually bother to get out of the vehicle, because 1 in 3 times they would not. They would like sit across the street for like 5 minutes and then my package was gone. They wouldn't bother ringing the doorbell, and they were here. But long story short, yeah, things sucked. They would not deliver my packages. 4040 has a similar struggle, but they're a business. Basically, it ended up, the receptionist was super understanding, even though I was like basically cussing up a storm. And I'm like, this isn't meant for you. It's meant for the different drivers we've had over the years. And she was completely understanding about that. She's like, no, I'd be furious too. That is unacceptable. So basically, she kind of let me cuss her out a bit, understanding it wasn't directed towards her. And then she went and, yeah, so we're going to deliver his packages, and awesome lady, like truly grateful for her. But 4040, they had lost like what, $3,000 worth of merchandise because FedEx refused to deliver, and they kept insisting that they did, and they showed security evidence that FedEx did not even bother attempting to deliver any of the packages. They just kind of sat there and left though. I'm going off memory. I just remember reading it in their stories. This does not count as a direct quote from them, and it's not the first time FedEx has fucked up their packages, and like they're the ones who people are going to be mad at, not realizing FedEx is to blame. And we've all kind of had these shitty FedEx experiences, so when their comment sections were filled with support, they decided, yeah, we're gonna make a t-shirt because fuck FedEx. That's the story behind this. And I had to support them because I understand their pain over, like, for me, it was a 12-year period where like 1 in 3 deliveries just would not happen. And FedEx used to be the most reliable one, and then it became UPS. Like all of UPS's bad employees went to FedEx. FedEx? Crying anime girl? Shout out to FedEx for losing my fucking packages. Price $3,000. This is absolutely savage and the most fucking punk rock thing they could have done. It is anti-establishment as fuck. Consumer 100% cotton XL. It's a pretty hefty one too. I actually really like the feel of this, and it's a really good quality print. I think it's, I don't know if it's screen printing or GTF, and like you could see like the 1-star review, like the shattered glass effect. Oh man, these people are fucking geniuses. The emoji of like crying with the hands up, like, why God, why? Dear Lord have mercy, why? My virgin eyes. I fucking love them. I don't know if this is supposed to be a crying angel anime girl. Long story short, it's like the most punk rock thing they could have done, and I stand by them 100% for doing this. They showed FedEx security footage. I'm going off memory for like how that went down, but I believe them because I've had similar experiences. Their comment section was filled with support, and honestly, like, I will proudly wear this in public. Like, literally, because there's a reason why I'm grateful I have a CRM or a private mailbox that I pay for, and it's because FedEx is ran by absolute clown fucking jackasses. They actually do deliver to my CRM, but they would, 1 in 3 times they would not deliver to my house. But they have to come in to pick up packages at the CRM, which is why they deliver to my CRM. I do have more stuff to show you guys. I'm gonna pause the video and then resume recording. So this is from a company called JJ Gold. It's an anodized black stainless steel Byzantine style chain with a rhodium cross. I love the contrast between the silver and black. I basically bought it on a Net30 account. So basically I pay like a 30% deposit and the rest is on credit, and it builds a business line. I am using it for business since my business is partially an apparel business, partially a broadcast business, and I can also use these as like business gifts. So this is something I thought was like really fucking cool. Okay, I did not notice like these details in person. I think that's like, I don't know if it's catching it on camera, but there's like a little X mark inside the rhodium cross. The silver and black actually add like a really nice contrast. I wanted it to seem like a vampire wearing a rosary just to suppress their powers or something. Manga's not as pervy as the anime, okay? In the anime, they made the fan service way worse. I do have it on my neck right now. You can't really see it, but it weighs kind of heavy. I think I'm just gonna do a separate like outfit video where I'm putting this on to show you guys. I'll do that in the morning. That's gonna be a future Josh's problem. But you guys are gonna see all this shit edited into one video anyway. That's basically gonna be hanging on my neck. And basically here's the Byzantine chain. It comes as a set. This is actually a bracelet. But yeah, that's the Byzantine chain. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna put together like an entire outfit for this. I'm a huge fan of techwear. I'm a huge fan of all aesthetics. I listen to like every alternative genre, whether it be gothic rock, gothic metal, new wave, synthwave, anything post-punk, anything emo, doom metal, death metal, prog metal, sludge metal, alt metal, every version of sad boy, EDM, industrial, dark wave, dark clubbing music, dark synthwave. I listen to all of it. I'm like the guy that looks like he's out of a Bauhaus video, okay? Actually, one of these days I should probably do like an eyeliner review. People are gonna be, ew, you wear eyeliner. I'm like, yeah, I'm a straight guy that wears eyeliner. Go fuck yourself. I'm not insecure about like my masculinity or sexuality, but some idiot's gonna make it out to be. Dude, like, I just want to look like a vampire. Like, go fuck yourself. I already know what the hate comments are gonna be. and I honestly couldn't really give a fuck. It is funny watching my haters molt though, so that only encourages me to do it more. Oh, future Josh here. I've straightened my hair, got the eyeliner, got a little bit of a Calvin Klein jacket. I got my visage changed from 4040. My 4040 Belmont Type G. However, if I didn't get this recorded today, I was probably never gonna get this recorded, so yeah, I'm wearing the like FedEx shirt from 4040. Like when FedEx loses like 3K worth of merchandise, not even counting what you're gonna sell it for, just what you spent on it, is kind of really effed. Not only that, but it makes you look bad when FedEx just decides to be a complete piece of crap and pretend like they actually give a shit when they don't. It makes you look bad to your customers when it's not your fault. So yeah, I stand with the FedEx shirt, and I'll catch you guys later.